What's up, traders? A little bit of a late video today. We made a couple late trades. One was actually real here on home, straight out of the halt, and then we actually decided to test our sloppy seconds on paper, as well as a slew of other trades. So let's get to it. All right, so we just pulled up TCS. This thing is getting super extended. Might look to just jump in here. Just watch it. All right, we're going to take a little bit of a starter here. It looked like she was kind of, man, this spread was maybe a mistake. It's a 15-cent spread, and then, yep, sure enough, she's continuing down. Look at this spread. I was thinking 200 shares, but I went down to 100 just in case this thing wants to keep going. And plus, like I said, I'm not a big fan of these long plays, at least not yet. Every time I take them on paper, they seem to win, but we'll see how it does here for real. This is actually the first time I've tried this live. Kind of positioned ourselves to risk around $8 or so. Just doing the quick math in my head. So we're going to get a quick ad here. Looks like she's stalling. That one last little push where we wish our first ad would have, or first entry would have been. And if for some reason she wants to go against us, we're definitely not going to mess with this until it gets down around 8. If she doesn't want to give us any kind of pullback here. Jeez. This thing has some crazy selling pressure right now. I did not expect it to just drop under where it was trading yesterday after that gap up like that. All right, so we're not going to mess with this until it gets down towards 8, which it looks like it's going to relatively quickly. So we're down here at 8. I'm going to see if she goes through. If she does, this will be our last ad. Just watching the ask to see if that'll come down. This spread is a little crazy. All right, there's the ask under 8, which isn't a great sign. We're going to see if she flushes a little bit before we add. There she is. And we're going to get our final ad in here. Of course, right as I hit it, the ash drops. All right, so we're looking to get rid of these 100 shares if she decides to pop up over 8. And then we'll go from there. So with that quick drop, that really almost got us out, obviously, as you saw. But we're trying to see if she'll squeeze over 8 here. We're setting a mental stop in our head if she were to try to go low a day again, right down there at 764-ish. Because if she decides to go down there, I mean, this thing is just, I don't know where it's going, but it's not going up. Would like a quick squeeze, obviously. If we can get over 8, it might start squeezing everybody out. Get that quick pop up towards 850 area where VWAP is. This thing is just giving us nothing. Here we go. There's the ask over 8. You need the bid to be over 8. Going to probably just look to take these 100 shares off. There we go. What happened? I had 100 in the montage, right? It even says execute sell 100. I have the sell now button as position. Oh. Great start. Great start. Great start. I mean, this thing is failing 8, so who knows? Maybe we top ticked a good entry for all 300. So we just pulled Arlo up off the scanner. As you can see, she's still on the scanner over 34. Just looking for a 200 share position here. The range isn't too crazy on this thing. I'm going to take it here. It kind of looks like she might be done. I saw the ass come down. and she was kind of stalling out here. She did try to go up to 428 and came back down. So just kind of trying to predict the top a little bit. All right, so it looks like she's coming up to the stop, the hard stop that we had set at high a day. And there she goes. The odds are she'll keep going up from this point, and there we go. We got stopped out. So as you can see, this thing really never gave us a pullback. She gave us a pullback after she went up and set that new high a day. But this was just a frustrating trade. Frustrating day. All right, traders, so as you can see, those are my trades. I obviously didn't show you home because I actually wasn't recording. This happened late in the day. I had already stopped everything. I was just messing around with the kids, heard the scanner go off, came back and saw that it was halted. When she unhalted, she shot right up to 2380, and you could kind of tell that she was just, the selling pressure came in pretty heavy. So I jumped in, and I tried to wait this out as long as I could. She actually hovered right around here at 2340 when I had first got in. She came down, and then she went right back up and just kind of stayed there for about like a good 30, 45 seconds. And then finally she gave us this big flush. And I mean, she didn't even really fight 23. She came down. And right here, I just didn't want to chance it having that, like sloppy seconds or possibly a squeeze back up. I couldn't find any news or anything on this during the halt, so I felt comfortable jumping into this one when I saw that she continued. I mean, this thing was just super extended. I just got a little impatient. I should have waited for some kind of move down towards VWAP, but we only took 50 shares on this one, as you can see down here. We got in at 23.28, and the cover was at 22.70. And the second trade was actually on paper. Again, it was my sloppy seconds that I'm looking for, the old bouncing ball. I didn't want to give anything back that I had just made over here, so I just, I decided to take it on paper as I normally would. So that's the 50 shares you see here. As you can see, the account change. I guess I could get rid of this line to, there we go. I guess it don't matter. It's just a paper account. In my real account, you can see the whole thing anyway. So if you want to add money to my account, go for it. But as you can see, I got in there at 22.63 right here and got out at 22.31 right at the bottom. And she decided, we were getting too close to the bell, but I actually almost jumped back in on paper again, just looking for that ball to continue. But we were so close to the bell, I didn't want a chance of just kind of going sideways and it being a wash trade. The one other trade that I made, which was also on paper, is going to look similar to Arlo. Or no, or similar to TCS, sorry. Or, yeah, TCS. Again, we just had a big washout really quick and just tried the long again. I wasn't going to get fooled twice, with trying to play it for real. So I just took it on paper and just trying it. Just not a fan of these. There was just no follow through on any of these today. But then if you look at something like OSTK, I had noticed this one. Look at the washout we got here, and then she popped right back up. That's what we're looking for with these moves. But going back over to CLRB, we're just not getting any follow through when we decide to jump in. It's just a bad day for us as far as trading goes. But looking at the grand scheme of things, we took 5 trades in total. As you can see, here's the real one on home. We realized 29. The TCS, we did get under our $100 max loss there. The Arlo trade actually put us over the $100, but I couldn't resist playing home there at the end. It was pretty juicy as far as the extension went. And then this home trade and CLRB, these were both on the paper account. So ended up on the paper account $6. Obviously, after commissions, we would have been down. We ended up $81 realized on the main account, $108.76 after all the fees and commissions. So not too bad. It's right around our max loss that we want to hit for the day, but just a very frustrating day to jump into 3 trades really that we traded the strategy and we stuck to our plan, and they just didn't work out. So, those are going to happen, and it sucks when it happens. So hopefully tomorrow's a new day and we'll get something good. But until then, like and subscribe. I will answer any questions or comments that you have if you leave them down below. If you have any, questions that you want to ask me personally, my email is in the About section. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.